Hello and welcome to another update video about ADA Cardano. So let me first of all take the fibs out here, don't need them anymore, and also take those, the orange channel wasn't relevant. But we talked in the previous video about two possible channels to which the price would probably react. We can see how relevant that was because when we had two things on the chart. We had this ascending wedge, which was quite a bearish setup, and it actually followed to the downside from here very, very clearly. I did post that actually, I think only on Telegram, Discord, I'm not 100% sure. But then we had the two channels here, and this channel is certainly we saw a reaction here of the price to it. And this has to mark the end of the fourth wave. What you often get, that a fourth wave ends when you have this trend channel. So I explained that yesterday, connecting waves 1 and 3, and then here the wave 2 was known, so we could estimate the end of the wave 4. And it could be that we are now in the wave 5 still. In fact, I don't think this move down is over. Now, you could of course make the case that the wave 4 is still ongoing, but the fact that we have enough waves to the upside to count it as complete, so we have a 3-wave move, we can count it as complete. And the other situation or the other point is that we reacted to the trend channel. So I'm currently counting wave 4 as complete, but then wave 5 might be ongoing now. Yeah. I will now though take the channel out because it doesn't seem to be relevant anymore for the wave 5, but it was useful to identify wave 4 and maybe for a small short setup for anybody who wanted to trade it. By the way, also we retested this wedge from below, which was another nice reaction actually. So I'll take these out now. I don't want to get the chart flooded. The red area was the resistance for the wave 4. Now we haven't reached that. I mean, you could make the case that the wave 4 is still ongoing. I just said that, yeah. Because so far we haven't taken the previous low out. So only really when we take out here the 35.3 cent level, only then we can really say that wave 4 was over with a sufficient clarity, because at the moment we're just moving sideways, and this could become some kind of maybe an Elliott wave triangle, something that you often get in a wave 4, especially if at the moment I don't count it as a triangle, especially if the wave 2 was a sharp correction, which this was. So wave 4 typically quite shallow sideways, when the wave 2 was quite sharp. So the wave 2 was a zigzag here, so the wave 4 could either be a flat typically or a triangle. In this case it seems to have unfolded as a flat for now. Even here you could argue it's a zigzag. Again, it's only a guideline, it's not a must. Anyway, for now I'm counting the wave 4 as complete, and the reason for that again is that we reacted to the trend channel. Now then, we have seen quite a strong reaction to the trend channel, and it could be that we're now working on maybe the 1-2 setup of the wave 5. But this is micro counting, so don't pay too much attention to it. What is important is to understand the key thresholds. We hit here the 34.8 cent level. Let me go back a little bit. So first of all, let's just remind ourselves what were the targets here for this pattern, because if we zoom out a little bit, you will remember that we counted all of this as a 5-wave move to the upside. It became a very long ending diagonal here, but we can count the move as a wave 5 of 1. So that 5 waves are complete, and we're now coming down in a wave 2. That would be my primary expectation. What I cannot rule out is that we did something like this. Wave 1 to the upside, wave 2, and then another 1-2 setup. So we might not get down that low. So what we need to do, as soon as we have 5 waves complete here, and we're nearly there, we need to be watching for a reversal signal, okay? If that reversal signal doesn't come, then we're probably heading into this deeper support area for the larger wave 2. Let me just show you how that was, or where that was based on. That was based on the area between the 78.6 fib at 27.6 cents and the 50% fib at 32 cents, 32.6. This is the larger support area relevant if I count the entire move as wave 1 and we come down in a wave 2. As I said, it could very well be that we have here a 1-2-1-2 setup. We might not come down that low. But then I think we should see a reaction to the 34.7 cent level, which is the 38.2% fib level. This is, again, if I count this as a wave 1, a wave 2, and a wave 1, and a wave 2. The thing is, this move up, even though it looks a bit like a 3-wave structure, I can actually count it as an entire 5-wave move. So 1, 2, 1, 2, certainly a possibility, okay? Keep that in mind. Maybe don't wait for the lowest low here. And if you want to scale into ADA, maybe do it with spot first, small positions, or wait for a reversal signal. But what were the targets here now for this ABC pattern? At the moment, I'm counting this as an ABC. So what we can do, we take the length of the A wave in 5 waves. We go to the high of the B wave. And target-wise, yeah, the 1.618 extension here is relevant at 34.7 cents. That was pretty much where we also had the 38.2 fib level. So I think there is a lot of confluence there. What we don't know at this stage is if this move down in an ABC, if this is, or if this is just a WXY pattern. So for example, in a WXY, after these 5s are done in C, we could get another move, yeah, WX and then the Y wave in ABC. Now it would be quite an extended wave Y. Therefore, what's also possible is that all of this move here is just the A wave of a larger ABC. Okay, so this is possible as well. So, however, either way, in this zone, I would expect some kind of a reaction. It doesn't look finished here, so I think we still, see that wave 5 done probably, and then after 5 waves, we should be watching for some kind of a reaction. It will be quite interesting. And also, if we, however, break through this area, then this zone will become very, very relevant down here. Between 31.3 cents, which was, by the way, the 1.618 extension, what was it? What was that? I'm not sure if that was actually... No, the 1.618 extension we just talked about, right? So I just need to double check. Yeah, no, the 1.618 extension was here, the 34.9 cent level. Down here we've got the 2.618 extension, which would be just, so if we get that extension down, that might be a target. And also, it's a previous swing low, so this will also be a relevant support area, either as a wave 2 or a wave 4, depending on how I count it. But yeah, that's sort of where we are at the moment here with ADA. Let's see if we see a reaction in this zone. We are nearly there. I think we have 4 waves down at the moment. We might be working on the 5th, but there is not really any clear evidence that the wave 5 has started. I'm currently assuming that, but this could also become a boring triangle. So for example, just to show that to you, A wave, B wave, C, D, E, and then we could head down. But it doesn't make a great difference. So for me at the moment, trend is down. Let's actually see if we can identify here. It looks like we could possibly have another trend line here that we might use to determine some kind of a channel. Yeah, maybe, maybe. Let's see if the price is going to react to this level here. Yeah, if we move sideways maybe on Saturday, let's see if we see a reaction there. And then we might use that to identify a target for the 5th wave. Let's say we come, maybe the wave 4 isn't over. So let's say we do this, and then a target for the 5th wave could be when we hit the channel down there. So I'll leave that on the chart like that. Again, wave 4, it doesn't really matter. It's micro counting. Is it finished here or here? Don't know, because we haven't taken the previous low out. But if the previous low is taken out at 35.3 cents, then it's pretty clear that the wave 5 is ongoing, and then be watching for the 34.8 cent level and also here channel support. Okay, that's my update about ADA. I hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment and subscribe. And if you really like the content, please check out the channel membership. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye-bye.